Meetings, meetings, meetings. We all get invited to them. We all invite other people to them. We're spending a lot more hours during the week going to meetings. Let me go through 3 common mistakes people make in meeting management and then give you a few tips on how you can maximize that time that you have with other people. So first, the 3 mistakes. Number 1, arriving on time. Number 2, not bringing the right supplies. Number 3, not having fuel before you go into that meeting. Let me go through each one of these and give you a few tips along the way. When a meeting is scheduled for 10 to 11 o'clock, so you get the announcement, you get the invite, you get the calendar update. If the meeting starts at 10, I know for me I'm going to need at least 10 minutes, maybe even 15, before that meeting to close up what it was that I was doing and then get my mind right for the meeting that I'm about to attend. If it's a phone conference, if it's a phone call meeting, I want to actually spread those things away from my immediate workspace. I want to get through those last few things that I need to do before the meeting, whether those are sending a few emails, making a few phone calls myself, writing a few notes down. A common mistake people make is arriving at 10 for a 10 o'clock meeting. And if you walk in the door at 10 o'clock and the meeting starts at 10 o'clock, just getting to your seat, taking your notebook out of your briefcase or your purse, getting ready for that meeting to start, it's going to take a few minutes, and it might distract the people around you. So great rule of thumb, for me, has been 10 minutes before. 10 minutes before the meeting starts, I want to be in my seat and ready to go. That leads me to mistake number 2, and we've all been to these. I deliver courses around the world. I'm about to start a presentation, and someone walks up and says, "Hey Jason, do you have a pen that I can borrow?" "Jason, I didn't bring any paper. Do you have an extra notepad lying around?" It's amazing to me, and I can't take it personal, that people will still arrive to a meeting without something to write something down on. So, you may want to consider for the next week or 2, all those meetings that you're attending, bring the same materials. I like a tear-off piece of paper, so a legal pad or a spiral notebook. You see, because what happens is as I go through the meeting, I'll write as many notes as I can. I tear those notes out. Those go on my desk, my inbox. They go in my processing station, and then that notebook with the pen becomes ready for the next meeting. I don't like to keep my meeting notes in a legal pad or keep my meeting notes in a spiral notebook because it gets blended. Action materials, reference materials, good ideas, later ideas, bad ideas, or past ideas. I want to tear those out, put them on the desk to be processed. Now mind you, I may keep some materials, I may keep some notes in a file folder off to the side. We'll deal with that with another tip. Number 2, bring something with you to take notes with. A pen, paper, get it out of your head, be able to write those things down. All right, mistake number 3. Arriving to a meeting without fuel. What do I mean by that? When was the last time you ate? How much water have you had today? And are you ready to sit through a 30, 60, 90-minute meeting? The courses that I present, when I hold a meeting, last anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. I'm delivering a seminar. I'm presenting material. I'm up on stage in front of people, and I always look out, and it's just inside of me to notice, but are people eating? Are they drinking? Are they getting up to use the bathroom? Are they taking care of themselves? General rule of thumb, breakfast in the morning. I try and eat something that's got the blend, the protein, the carbs, the calories, get it all in there. And then through the day, I might have 4, 5, even 6 mini meals. On the side of my desk, I've always got water. Those of you who know me, you know, in a seminar, I go through water anywhere from 1 to 2 liters per day. Easiest way I know of to make sure that happens, every Monday morning on your way to the office, stop and get a 6-pack of water bottles. If you want to be more eco, if you want to be a little bit more green about this, reuse your same water bottle and fill it up every morning. See if you can get through 1 16-ounce bottle of water. I know, it's only the 2 cups per day and we're supposed to have some number like 6 or 8 or 10. But here's my idea on drinking enough water every day. Today, have 1 more glass than you had yesterday. Yesterday you might have had 1, and it might have been poured through a filter with coffee beans. Today, see if you can have 1 extra glass of regular water. Tomorrow you might get 2 in. The next day you might get 1.5 in. The next day you might get 3 in. The next day you might get 2 in. It'll be this constant juggling act. But make sure that you're ready for the meeting by putting some fuel into that system. So one more time. Arrive to a meeting a little bit early. Bring something to use, to write with, to write on, and make sure that you're ready with fuel in the tank, ready to go through that meeting. Thanks for tuning in, and more tips to come.